Okay, kunin natin yung midpoint ng dalawang chords natin or segment. Para doon sa midpoint ng segment AB, okay, we write the midpoint. Muna kunin natin. For the midpoint ng segment AB, gamitin natin tong subscript na to, midpoint of the segment AB. And that is x sub AB, comma, y sub AB. Then, kunin muna natin yung abscissa ng midpoint, x sub AB. Sum of the abscissas divided by 2. So, 1 plus negative 7 divided by 2 is negative 3. For the ordinate of the midpoint, that will be 4 plus 0 divided by 2. Sorry, that is 4 plus 0. That will be 2. Okay? Therefore, the midpoint of the chord connecting the points AB is located at negative 3, 2. Okay? Then, for the midpoint of the other segment, which is BC, that is midpoint of the segment BC with we have x sub BC, y sub BC. Then, for the abscissa, x sub BC, sum of the abscissas divided by 2. So, 1 plus 7 divided by 2. So, that is equal to 4. And the other one is y sub BC. 4 plus 2 divided by 2. That will be equal to 3. Therefore, the other midpoint, yung midpoint ng ating BC, located naman siya dun sa 4, 3. Okay. Yan. Alam na natin yung midpoint. The next is, alamin naman natin yung slope of race chords or segment. Bakit? Para makuha natin yung slope of the perpendicular bisector. So, ito yung ating, tawagin natin itong perpendicular bisector 1. Ito yung symbol ng bisector. Ito yung second bisector. Right after na makuha natin yung slope ng ating segment AB, all we have to do is to get its reciprocal, negative reciprocal of that slope para makuha natin yung slope of the perpendicular bisector. Okay, slopes naman tayo. Yan. Okay. O, dito tayo sa taas. Slope. Ito yung mga chords natin, yung mga chord or segments. Okay. So, we have slope ni AB. We have M sub AB. Ang slope natin is difference of the ordinates divided by the difference ng ating abscissas. So, we have ordinates muna. 4 minus 0. All over 1 minus negative 7. 1 minus negative 7. So, we have 4 over 8. The slope of that chord or segment is 1/2. Then, for the slope of the other segment, we have difference ng ating ordinates. That is 4 minus 2. All over yung difference ng ating abscissas. 1 minus 7. So, we have 2 over negative 6. We have negative 1/3. Okay. Now that we already know the slopes of the segments or the chords, pwede na natin makuha yung slope naman ng perpendicular bisector. So, slope ng perpendicular bisector. Dalawa. Sabihin natin, yung ating unang perpendicular bisector is this one. At ang slope niya is M1. we're just going to get the negative reciprocal of the slope ng ating AB. So, ito. So, negative 1 over 1 half. And that is equal to, okay, negative 2. Bakit ganon? Kasi alam naman natin that two lines is perpendicular, or they are perpendicular if and only if the product of their slopes equals to negative 1. So if we're going to multiply these two, 1 half times negative 2, that's equal to negative 1. So tama ang sagot natin. And for the second perpendicular bisector, we have negative 1 of negative 1/3. Okay? Okay? Negative 1 of negative 1/3. Teka, baka di kita. Dito tayo. We have negative 1 of negative 1/3. So the reciprocal of that will be positive 3. Okay. So meron na tayo nung midpoint. Meron na tayong slope ng perpendicular bisectors natin. We can now determine the equation of the perpendicular bisector. At pag nakuha na yung equation of the two perpendicular bisector, yung points of intersection nila is the location of the center of our circle. So, kunin na natin yung, gawa muna tayo ng summary nito. Okay. Okay. So, para makuha yung equation of the perpendicular bisectors, gagamitin natin yung one of this equation of the straight lines, yun yung ating point slope form. Bakit yon? Kasi given yung point na dadaanan ng ating perpendicular bisector at given din yung slope ng perpendicular bisector. So, pwede natin gamitin yung point slope form ng equation ng straight line. Okay. So, for the first perpendicular bisector, ito yung kanyang given. Okay? Yun yung point niya, yun yung magiging x sub 1 natin, ito yung magiging y sub 1, at ito yung kanyang slope. So, we have, we have y, the value of the ordinate is 2, the slope is negative 2, x minus 3, we have y minus 2, then we distribute negative 2, we have negative 2x. This will become positive 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Pag nilipat si negative 2, that will become positive. It will be subtracted to negative 6. So we have y equals negative 2x minus 4. So that is the first equation para dun sa ating first perpendicular bisector. For the second perpendicular bisector, we have, again, same equation of straight line, y minus, our y sub 1 here is 3. Slope is 3. X minus x 1 or x is 4. Then, expand, y minus 3, we have 3x minus 12. Then, transpose, this will become positive. It will be subtracted to negative 12. So, y equals 3x minus 9. So, we have now two equations of the perpendicular bisector. The next step is, we're going to determine the point of intersection of these two equations. Okay? That point of intersection is the center of the circle. Okay? Using elimination method. Center. Yung x value na makukuha natin is the h or the abscissa of the center, while yung y na makukuha natin, yun yung ordinate of the center of our circle. Okay? So by elimination method, we have y equals negative 2x minus 4, and the other equation is y equals 3x minus 9. By the way, these two equations is the equation of straight line or perpendicular bisector in the form of y equals mx plus p or slope-intercept form. Okay? Na ganitong itsura kung natatandaan nyo. Y equals mx plus p. Now, we eliminate y by subtraction. 0. So, we eliminate variable y by subtracting the two equations. So, that will be 0. Negative 2 minus positive 3 is negative 5x. Negative 4, this will become positive, so plus 5. And then, transpose 5x to the left side, and then we divide both sides by 5. The answer is 1. So, this is actually your h, no? Yung abscissa ng ating center. Now, to solve for y, all we have to do is to substitute this to any of the two equations. So, let's try substituting x equals 1 to this equation. So, we have y equals negative 2 times 1 minus 4, we have y equals negative 6. So, ito yung ating k dun sa ating center ng circle. Therefore, ang location ng center natin is at 1, negative 6. At yan yung sagot din natin dun sa ating first solution na ginawa. Okay? Para dun sa problem na to. Okay? Okay. Another na pinapakuha sa atin dito sa problem na to ay yung standard equation of the circle. Yung standard equation of the circle, para makuha natin is we need the location of the center and the length of the radius. We already have the location of the center, so kailangan na lang natin yung length ng radius. Okay? Kailangan na natin to. Gawin natin to. 1, negative 6 ang ating center. Okay. Center as located sa 1, negative 6. Okay. Now, paano natin makukuha yung length of the radius? So, solving for r tayo. Solving r. So, we can apply distance formula. Pwedeng the distance between the points of the center at saka A, or distance between the points C and B, or distance between the points, the center, and another point dun sa circle natin. So, pwedeng R equals AC, o R equals BC, where A, B po ay point dun sa circle natin, at yung C natin yung center. Or pwede rin gawin natin tong C prime. So, pwede rin C prime C. Okay. So, gamitin na lang natin tong AC, yung points A and C. So, R equals square root of, by distance formula, we have negative 7, and the center is at 1, negative 6. So, minus 1 squared plus 0 minus 6 squared. So, we have, this will become negative 8. Negative 8 squared is 64. And positive 6 squared is 36. Therefore, the length of the radius is 10 units. Okay. So, okay na. So, makukuha natin yung standard equation of the circle. At yun ang isa sa required sa problem. So, standard equation of this circle. Actually, yun yung ating plate. Standard equation. Yun yung circular plate na nadag up dun sa archaeological site. Ang standard equation niya ay ito. That will be x minus h squared plus square of y minus k and r squared. Substituting the values na nakuha natin, h is 1, k is negative 6, r is 10. So we have x minus 1 squared plus y minus 6 squared, 10 squared. Then we have x minus 1 squared y minus minus 6 is y plus 6. And 10 squared is 100. So this is our standard equation of the circular plate na nadag up sa archaeological site. Ito yung ating, dito kasi makikita yung boundary of the plate. So kung ipa-plot natin siya, ganito siya. Oops, sala. Mas malaki pa. Ayan. Parang ganyan. Ito yung ating center, 1, negative 6. Ito yung length ng ating radius, which is 10 units. Ayan. Actually, di naman kailangan yung graph of the circular plate. Ito lang kailangan. Ito kasi magde-determine yung ng boundary ng ating circular plate. Yung nabasag, merong papaganito siya. Okay. Okay. So, that will be the second solution of our problem number 2. Pwedeng gamitin ninyo any of the two solutions. But pag nagbigay ako ng practice exercises for the situational problems involving circles, both methods or both solutions ay gagamitin. Thank you.